What if I told you that you could build a $10,000 per month app without writing a single line of code? Well, that's exactly what happened when I discovered the power of AI development tools. In the screenshot, you'll see proof of an app generating over $10,000 in monthly revenue. And I'm about to show you exactly how I replicated this success using nothing but artificial intelligence. Most people think you need years of coding experience or a computer science degree to build profitable apps. But here's what 99% of aspiring app creators don't know. There's now one AI tool that's so powerful, it can build entire applications from scratch while you sit back and watch. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through my complete step-by-step process for copying a successful $10,000 app using only AI. I'll show you the exact tool I used, how I reverse engineered every feature from the original app, and how I integrated payment systems to monetize it immediately. By the way, I'm talking about real results here. This isn't theory. The AI literally built the entire application for me, feature by feature, and I'll prove it to you throughout this video. So if you ever wanted to break into app development but felt overwhelmed by coding, this video will completely change how you think about building digital products. So let's dive in. The AI tool that we're going to use is Replit, and with my code Celine, you'll get a 10% discount and full access to the Replit agent. I added the link in the description below. So before we begin, important disclaimer. Building apps and making money online isn't easy, despite what other YouTubers are saying. So when I show you how to build an app, I'm demonstrating the technical process and potential, not guaranteeing your results. These AI tools are legit and the techniques really work, but success depends on your execution, timing, and honestly, a little bit of luck. So most apps either don't make money immediately and many don't make money at all. So I'm not promising that you'll get rich or need to quit your job. This isn't financial advice or a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm just showing you what's possible with these tools, and what you do with that knowledge is entirely up to you. All right, so expectations set, let's continue building the app. Okay, so some days feel chaotic, others surprisingly calm. And sometimes just stopping to name what you're feeling helps more than you think. That's the simple idea behind this app. It gives users an easy way to check in with their emotions, just a quick snapshot of how they're doing. So let's tell Replit. Create an app with an emotional tracking feature where users can select their current emotion from a list. For example, happy, sad, anxious, angry, calm, and optionally add a note and save it with a date and time. Display the most recent emotional entries in a scrollable list or card format, sorted in chronological order from most recent to oldest. Include an Add Emotion button and a simple confirmation message when a log is saved. Right away, Replit jumps into designing the visual preview. It lays out a basic interface and then pauses to ask if we want to move forward with this first build. We'll go ahead and hit Approve Plan to give it the green light. Replit gets to work setting everything up, from the UI elements to the project's internal configuration. After a short wait, the emotional tracking app is ready with a name Emotion Tracker. Now it's time to test it out. Users can now log their emotions by selecting how they feel, optionally writing a quick note, and saving it. To try it out, we'll pick calm and type in a note, "The cold weather made me calm." After that, the log shows up instantly, complete with timestamps. Everything's displayed in order with the newest entry right at the top. So we all know that staying consistent can be kind of tough. And that's why this next feature adds a simple tracker that shows your progress, or how often you've checked in, finished sessions, and kept your streak going. It's a quick way to stay motivated and actually see your habits build over time. So let's ask Replit. Build a simple progress tracker that records lesson completions and emotional activity logs. Use a visual bar or percentage to show weekly progress. Allow users to see how many sessions they've completed and their consistency streak. Now the app includes a full progress tracker section. You can move between pages smoothly, and in this area, it shows a breakdown of weekly activities with 10 activities. It tracks how many days you've stayed active in a row and even unlocks achievements once milestones are hit. Lessons can be checked off from a preset list, Or you can add your own to personalize it. Everything's designed to keep the user engaged and make daily progress more visible. But sometimes, a quick reset makes all the difference. A deep breath, a moment to check in, or just slowing down. So this next feature adds short interactive exercises that help users calm down and refocus under 2 minutes. They're simple, practical, and perfect for stressful moments or quick breaks. Let's say this to rep. Add a section with 1 to 2 minute interactive exercises. Example, deep breathing, grounding technique, quick quiz. Use buttons, timers, and text prompts to guide users through the activity. Store completion data in the user's history. Now the full feature is in place. The interactive exercises area includes 1 to 2 minute guided activities like deep breathing techniques, like the 4-7-8 breathing and box breathing, with step-by-step guidance to walk users through each stage. There are live timers and visual progress bars that make it easy to follow along and see when the exercise is complete. The next section focuses on grounding techniques using the 5-4-3-2-1 sensory method, which helps bring attention to the present moment. There's also a short mental health quiz, complete with explanations and educational insights. Easily the most engaging part for users who want something reflective and informative. Each activity also includes interactive navigation, plus pause and resume controls in case someone needs a break mid-section. And right beneath all of that, the app keeps track of completions, storing how long each activity took and logging it to the user's history for future reference. And after completing a few quick exercises, some users might be ready to slow down and reflect a little more deeply. So this next feature focuses on that, helping others process their thoughts by responding to guided prompts. I want the app to encourage honest check-ins and capture each entry in a journal view that users can revisit anytime. Here's what I'll tell Replit to do next. Create guided reflection prompts where users type answers to questions like, what triggered your emotion today? And how did you respond? Display these in a journal view and allow users to revisit past reflections. Replit gets to work by adding another layer to the wellness tracking system. Now, the guided reflection section is live. It includes 4 themed categories such as emotional awareness, personal growth, relationships, and daily reflection. Each one packed with 5 thoughtful prompts. Users can browse through a clean, visually guided layout, pick a topic, and respond in a rich text field. There's also an option to tag emotions for extra clarity. Everything is being saved to a new journal view, where reflections are time-stamped and organized by emotion tags. Users can revisit their past entries anytime and see how things have evolved. This section also syncs with a progress tracking system, meaning reflections now count towards weekly activity goals. To tie it all together, navigation is also updated with a new 4-tab layout, and the journal section is now part of the main flow. And once users start reflecting regularly, having go-to strategies they can rely on is truly essential. This next feature introduces a personal toolkit, a customizable space where users can save emotional regulation techniques they find most helpful. The idea is to let users build a set of tools that they can return to anytime they need support. We'll feed Replit these instructions. Let users build a personal toolkit by choosing from a library of emotional regulation techniques, like deep breathing, counting, or reframing. Save selected techniques to their profile for quick access. That full personal toolkit feature is now up and running. It includes a comprehensive library of 15 emotional regulation techniques across 5 categories. There are breathing techniques like the 4-7-8 or box breathing and belly breathing. Grounding methods include the 5-4-3-2-1 sensory technique, countdown, and physical grounding. For cognitive strategies, the toolkit offers thought stopping, reframing, and the ABC method. Movement-based options like progressive relaxation, quick resets, and stretching are also available. And for mindfulness, users will find tools such as body scan, observation, and loving kindness practices. Each technique comes with detailed instructions, including duration, difficulty level, practical benefits, and when to use it. Users can also browse the full library, saving their favorite techniques to a personal collection, and remove any that doesn't feel helpful. The goal is to give users fast, reliable access to tools that actually work for them. all organized in one place. After setting up a personal toolkit, our next step is proactive support, something that doesn't wait for the user to search, but instead adapts to how they've been feeling lately. I want this feature to deliver 1 to 3 short science-backed techniques each day, depending on what the user's emotional history suggests. We'll now give Replit this prompt. Integrate short science-backed strategies like pause before reacting or name the feeling. Present these based on user mood logs. Suggest 1 to 3 strategies daily and allow users to rate their effectiveness. After that prompt, we can see here that a section called Today's Strategies is now part of the main dashboard. After selecting Generate Strategies, the app pulls from the past 7 days of emotional check-ins and analyzes patterns to recommend up to 17 personalized strategies. These include techniques like pause before reacting, name the feeling, and the 5-5-5 breathing, each one tailored to the user's current or recent moods, whether that's anxiety, anger, sadness, or even positivity. Every strategy also includes a short scientific explanation and clear step-by-step instructions. They're also color-coded based on mood for quicker recognition. Once a strategy is viewed, users can rate it from 1 to 5 stars, which helps shape smarter future recommendations. New strategies are generated automatically each day, and the system avoids showing duplicates, keeping the experience fresh, relevant, and grounded in emotional context. But some emotions hit harder than others. And when that happens, people often need help right away. So our goal here is to make those tools easier to reach. So instead of searching through a general list, users can just tap on how they feel and instantly see techniques built for that exact moment. To continue, we'll have Replit run this. Create a tab with toolkits tailored to specific emotions. When a user selects anger or anxiety, show related tools and tips, for example, breathing or journaling prompts, and add a Try Now button to guide them through a calming technique. Right after that, a new tab appears inside the Tools section. When someone taps on anger or anxiety, they'll see an organized set of tools designed specifically for that emotion. Each emotion comes with a distinct visual theme to make the experience feel more personal. The standout here is the Try Now button. It launches a full screen walkthrough with timers, interactive controls, and pause or resume features that guide users step by step through each technique. Plus, progress tracking is built in to monitor what's actually helping, so the app keeps learning and improving with every use. Sometimes, emotional ups and downs follow a rhythm. Maybe it's anxiety that spikes before work meetings or a dip in mood every Sunday night. I want to help users spot those patterns without having to dig for them. This feature turns raw emotional data into clear visual insights. Let's tell Replit, analyze emotional tracking data to show recurring patterns. For example, you often feel anxious on Mondays, or mood dips after meetings. Use charts or simple summaries to visualize emotional trends. On the analytics page, users can now see bar, pie, and line charts paired with auto-generated insights like anxious on Mondays or anger spikes after traffic. Since emotional logs aren't consistent yet, the charts are active, but insights haven't surfaced yet. But not everything has to be handled in the moment. Some tools are about learning ahead of time. This next feature is all about giving users a space to explore emotional skills at their own pace, with lessons they can come back to whenever they need a refresher. We'll prompt Replit with, build a library of lessons or tools grouped by categories, like dealing with stress or self-awareness. Users should be able to browse, bookmark, and return to any module they've completed. And the result? A fully functional lessons library is now part of the app. It includes 6 deep dive wellness modules grouped into 4 major themes: dealing with stress, self-awareness, managing difficult emotions, and personal growth. Users can browse or search by topic, filter lessons by completion status, and even save their favorites. Each module includes clearly defined goals, detailed content, and practical takeaways, making it easy to revisit what resonates and builds emotional skills over time. Now, instead of flooding users with information all at once, This next feature focuses on building emotional awareness in small, consistent steps. We'll make sure it'll be designed to meet people where they are, offering just 5 minutes a day to reflect, learn, and grow in a way that feels manageable and personal. Let's tell Replit. Create a lesson engine that delivers a short daily lesson based on the user's current mood or previous logs. Include text, interactive questions, and a short quiz or task at the end. Automatically unlock a new lesson each day. Now that the pieces are in place, the new daily lesson section appears in the app. For the full experience, I'm going to try to complete a daily lesson. I can say it's very helpful and a very good guide. The daily lesson is now powered by a full lesson engine that delivers personalized content based on each user's mood and recent activity. Every day unlocks a new 8 to 18-minute interactive session, guiding users through intro, main content, reflection questions, a quick quiz, and even a real-world task. Progress is automatically tracked, including moods, responses, scores, and lesson ratings, and users can revisit anything through the new lesson history viewer. Let's make this app feel personal. At this point, we want users to have their own accounts, so their moods, lessons, and personal tools are saved and waiting whenever they come back. We'll send this over to Replit. Let users create their accounts so they can log in and save their emotions, lessons, and personal tools. Make sure they can sign up using their email and password and stay logged in when they come back to the app. Replit then sets up sign up and login with email and password, then links all user data like emotions, lessons, and saved tools to each account. Everything is now stored securely so users can come back and pick up where they left off. Now for the test. I'll sign up using example credentials and it works right away. After logging out, let's try logging back in with the same credentials. And it recognizes me instantly. I'm back in the app with full access to my dashboard and all my data is still there, saved to my personal account. As the app grows, I want to introduce a premium tier, not to lock features behind a paywall, but to offer deeper, more personalized value for users who want real insight and support. The first upgrade is behavioral pattern analysis. So instead of just showing you what you felt, the system now highlights when and why certain moods appear. Premium users get weekly and monthly reports that flag emotional spikes and recurring triggers, like anxiety peaks in the evening, plus practical suggestions tied to those patterns. The free version still includes basic mood charts, but Premium adds AI-powered analysis with a preview that hints at what's possible. Next is Personalized Journey, which is a dynamic path that adapts to how users feel each day. So instead of a fixed curriculum, Premium users can pick a goal like reducing anxiety or improving mood, and the app adjusts their lessons and checks in automatically. With evolving recommendations and milestone tracking, users can see their emotional growth over time. Free users get a glimpse of this adaptive flow, enough to encourage upgrading without losing core functionality. Finally, there's interactive coaching, a virtual emotional coach that provides real-time chat support. It reads your emotional trends and offers targeted advice using proven psychological strategies. Sessions are secure and logged for reference. While free users get a preview, full access is exclusive to Premium. Overall, these features turn the app into more than just a mood tracker. It becomes a smart support system for emotional growth. Given that all the Premium features are ready, the next step is making sure users can actually unlock them. That means it's time to set up Stripe and connect the payment flow. Let's drop this into Replit. Add Stripe checkout to the app so users can upgrade to Premium for $10 a month and $70 per year. When a user pays, show a confirmation message and unlock the 3 Premium features: behavioral pattern analysis, Premium version, personalized journey based on responses, and interactive coaching with psychological methods. Save the user's Premium status to their account and show a small Premium badge next to their profile. Replit now prepares everything it needs to handle payments. This includes adding support for tracking, who paid, and what plan they're on. Then, it preps the payment system by requiring Stripe API keys. These come from the Stripe dashboard. One is the publishable key that starts with PK_ and can go onto the front end, while the other is the secret key that starts with SK_ and stays secured on the back end. After logging in and grabbing those keys, we will paste them into the Replit agent and move straight into implementation. Replit now builds out the full subscription system. Monthly and yearly plans are added, payment handling is connected, and the upgrade process is tied directly to feature unlocking. Now, let's test the flow. After clicking Subscribe to Premium, we're redirected to the Stripe checkout page. The payment goes through, and now we land on a confirmation screen. Premium access is officially active. And from here, all three features are unlocked. Behavioral analytics reveals mood trends, emotional triggers, and smart suggestions with confidence scores. The adaptive journey adjusts in real time, guiding users towards emotional goals with personalized tools and lessons. And the AI coach opens as a live chat, offering tailored evidence-based support for feelings like anxiety or sadness. Who knew it could be this simple? We went from an idea to a fully working app without touching a single line of code, just by talking to the AI and refining as we go. Each feature built on the last, and now we've got something that feels personal, usable, and complete. It's not just about what we made, it's about what this unlocks. If this is possible in one session, imagine what's possible next time. You don't need a tech background or a big budget. You just need an idea and the right tools to bring it to life. So if this sparked any ideas, don't keep them to yourself. Drop a comment, share what you're thinking, and follow along. There's a lot more to build from here. See you in the next one.